I'm just wondering, with the racism that Saka, Sancho, and Rashford received after taking their unfortunate mispens, do you agree that Priti Patel got it wrong when she labels their protest as a merely gesture politics with almost no merit?
OK, so this was Priti Patel suggesting that taking the knee had become gesture politics. Kwasi Kwarteng.
I think with regard to taking the knee, people should be allowed to express their views. I think what Priti Patel was saying was that it's not necessarily something that she would do. And when she says gesture politics, I don't know what phrase she came up with, but it is a gesture. I mean, it's something that isn't actually going to affect people's daily experience. And I think that was the point she was making. I think what is completely reprehensible is, firstly, the racist abuse, which is a scandal, frankly, in this day and age, and the fact that they're allowed to do that on social media. And the other thing is that, people from all sides try and politicize these issues, and I think that's really regrettable.
Did Priti Patel stoke the fires?
No, I don't think she did. I mean, if you look at football, and I've been following football from the 80s when I was a kid, and people used to throw bananas at black players and all of that kind of thing. So there's always been an ugly element to this. I don't think Priti Patel caused that. I think it's been in the game, regrettably, for many decades, and a lot of these trolls I probably weren't listening to what Priti Patel was saying. They had their views, and they expressed their ugly opinions in the way we all know.
And would you take the knee?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't, because I think it is a gesture. And I've always been in my career someone focused on actual outcomes. I want to do things. I want to change actual things. But I totally respect people's right to do that.
And you don't, because you just think it's not actually attacking the issue.
It's not addressing the issue. I think, and a lot of people, I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of people, and you see this in some companies, they kind of go through the motions, so they say the right things, but their mindset hasn't changed. And I think what you've got...
So it's a sticking plaster in a sense, really, on a problem.
Yeah, and it's a way of saying that I share your pain, but you're not actually thinking about the issue and how you can change, people's racial attitudes, combat prejudice. So I've always had the view that I'm much more action orientated. But again, I don't disrespect or call people names who do that. If they choose to do that, that's up to them. And they shouldn't be booed. They shouldn't be booed. And I've always been against that.